Hello everyone, it is RosinQuartz here, and welcome to another speed build by yours truly. So today we are doing something a little bit different. Well, I always try to do something a little bit different for each of my builds, and this is my first attempt actually at doing a suburban house. So I think it's a little stereotypical, but you know, I wanted to try it, give it a whirl, and I hope you guys like it too. So, I'm trying to recall how much this one costed. I think it was around like 100,000, and I can't remember the size of the lot. I'm really bad for that sort of stuff, and for that I apologize. But it's not necessarily like a starter home or anything like that. It's just a smaller home, one floor. I hardly ever do one floor houses, but you know, it was just a fun little short build, and it was just nice to just kind of do something a little bit, you know, softer, a little bit more fun, a little bit more out of my style, and yeah. So how are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. I am doing fairly well. It is Labor Day, so pretty much I have the day off work, and well, you know, I would have had probably the day off work anyways. I normally don't ever work Mondays, but you know, it's nice. It's just a nice casual kind of day, and I've been getting sort of a lot of stuff done that I've been needing to do. I did actually quite a few builds this morning, which has been a lot of fun, and I'm really excited to just get some builds up, and yeah. So most of the structure of the outside of the house is pretty much done already, and we're only like a minute and 40 minutes in, so that's a minute and 40 seconds in, so I think that is pretty much an achievement here. But yeah, no, there's gonna be like, there's this beautiful little like kind of sunroom type kitchen, and you know, it's small but it's very, very functional, and I think like in a lot of ways this is exactly what you need as like a, not even like a starter home, but you know, just as a like a general suburban home. I find sometimes like houses like can be a little bit too big to play in, even though I love going big. I love making really giant houses, so which you will see some of my giant builds that I've got coming up. I'm really, oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I don't know, I've been having like the kind of the building kind of bug lately, and I've been really like enjoying building right now, and I feel like sometimes I go into like phases where like some days where some weeks I'm just like, oh, I don't really feel like building, and then some weeks I'm just like, building is the best, and I think it just, you know, it comes a little bit and goes. And this was a part of my building bug kind of feeling, and I don't know, I think it's a really nice, cute little house, and I don't know, I really, really like this build, and I think it's just really cute, and I think that, you know, it functions just, you know, just perfectly, you know, and I didn't go too crazy with details. It's a very like simple, in a way, kind of build. Like, how do I explain it? Like, it's not necessarily like simple, but you know, it's like less, you know, less is more kind of thing, and I think it works really well, because especially since I like to go hyper details on my builds, and I love doing clutter, although not as clutter as some people can do it. But you know, I like to give it a little bit of a try. But yeah, so not much is kind of happening really right now to say kind of what's happening with my build here, but wow, I think I just said that and that made like no sense. But nothing too crazy is kind of happening right now with my build. I'm just trying a little bit of doing like these sort of oh, how do I call them, like just shaping out the front there, and I want to do like these little like just little things with like flowers, and I want to make it seem sort of like lush and fun, and yeah. So I get rid of the little thing in the back there, and I just I think like I put like little planter type things there, and oh good, we're working on the inside now, because there's not too much to say about the outside. But yeah, so this is actually a 2-bedroom 1-bathroom house. So you got like a big well, not a big bedroom, but you know, you got your master bedroom, and then you've got sort of like a teen room, so it fits like 2 or 3 Sims pretty well. Like I said, it's not like a really big house, but you know, it functions. And I think if you're really into like smaller spaces, I think this is definitely a better house for you, because I know that sometimes when you're playing, you can get a little lost sometimes in the house where all your Sims are at, and you don't know where they are, and yeah, so one of the things that I thought was really cool about this kitchen is there was actually like, I tried to do it kind of like on a half angled type thing. I feel like a lot of my kitchens, I don't know, they sort of look the same all the time, and I really want to try doing more things with my kitchens. And so this was kind of an opportunity to kind of do a little bit of a funkier kind of kitchen, and at least funkier for me. But yeah, so I'm just kind of playing around with the fridge there, and I actually move the little, like, oh, what's it called? Seating area thing, and I move it actually to the other side just because I didn't like it encroaching in on the living room. And yeah, now I'm already moving it, which is good. And I like how there's like lots of seating, and I like how there's like multiple areas to eat. You still have like your formal dining, but you still have kind of like a little like breakfast nook kind of thing. And yeah. So a lot of this house is very like a blue and white kind of palette. I wanted to try and do kind of a different kind of thing than I normally do. I usually go black and white all the time, or like sometimes I'll go for like wood kind of tones, but I never really go for like blues or like kind of like different kinds of like natural kind of colors. And I find that a lot of simmers actually do use a lot of blue, and so I thought I would really give it a try with this particular build by going a little bit more blue than I normally do and just trying something a little different. But yeah, so I actually do have like quite a few builds in the work this morning. Actually, I finished one build, and then I actually started working on a library build, which is a little preview for several builds away. It might be up next week or even the week after. I'm not really sure if that is if I redo it because I actually I started building. I was about like maybe a half hour, 45 minutes in, and then I was building, and I was like, man, it looks so weird, like my screen looks so different right now. And then I realized my screen was like in full screen mode, and so that means it totally threw off my my recording, or at least I think it did. I still haven't actually checked, but I stopped kind of at the build where I was at, and I was like, oh no. I didn't get a lot done. I basically got the outside structure of the house done, not the house, but the library done. So I didn't do like any of like landscaping or anything like that, so technically I didn't really do all that much. But it was just kind of unfortunate that half an hour, 45 minutes of work kind of got a little lost there, but I'll work on it and hopefully it'll turn out pretty good in the end. Yeah, this is actually like a fairly quick build, and it's kind of surprising how little I have to actually talk about in this build. Like I'm a little bit of like a homebody, so there's nothing like interesting kind of going on in my life as well. Like I can talk about work, but I don't know, there's nothing really interesting about my job. But yeah, actually I do have something to talk about. So, I don't know if you guys already know, but It's Leander actually tagged me in a 25 Things About Me video, and I thought, you know what would be really fun to do is when I hit 100 subscribers, I'll do the 100 things about 100 things, oh my goodness, that's a lot of things, but 25 things about me tag video. And I thought it'd be just a lot of fun, just so you guys can get to know me a little bit. I do talk about myself a lot in my builds, but I don't know, I thought it'd be fun to just do some like actual like get to know you kind of thing, just because like I do kind of like, there are some things that I do hold back and some things that I don't, and so I think it just would be like a lot of fun. And I'm thinking of maybe doing it as like a cast video like It's Leander did. I don't really know, I'll think about it when we get there, but at the moment I am at like, I'm close, but I'm not just quite there yet, so I think it'll be a lot of fun to really do that, and as sort of like a little fun achievement kind of thing. And I'm so excited, like I'm so excited. It makes me feel so good that people are liking my builds, and mostly because like they're like, I don't know, it's so nice to know. And it's absolutely fantastic, and I can't even believe that I'm close to 100 subscriptions already, especially since like, I don't know, I like, especially since I'm getting like better, I think, at my builds. Like I don't know, I feel like I'm getting better, and just because I'm actually building at a higher frequency than what I used to do before I started YouTube. So I think like my skill rate is kind of going up a little bit, and my design rate is kind of going up a little bit, which is really nice. And the best part is my next build that I'm gonna have up, I actually use the kid stuff pack and the romantic garden stuff pack, and what's the other stuff pack that just came out? The backyard stuff pack, and it's like I actually take advantage of it a little bit, and I'm really excited to share that build with you guys. And well, I'm excited about that entire build. But so there is going to be some new content from me, and it's not going to be the sort of same old, which is a lot of which is not, you know, normally like my builds are kind of fun, or at least I like to think they're fun. But you know, it's like nice having new things to look at and new ways that I can think of stuff. And I've been absolutely adoring the kid stuff pack. There's something about that kid stuff pack that I love. Mostly because I just can do different kids' rooms now, and because my kids' rooms and my teenage rooms always look exactly the same. So, because there's only like certain things that I like, but this time there's like a lot of options, a lot of ways that you can be a little bit more creative and do all these fun, sort of colorful, different kinds of rooms, and I'm so excited. And I hope you guys are excited too. But yeah, like I said, this is just a short little build. I think we're actually like even nearing the end here, so I'm going to take the moment to do my little outro. So if you liked this video, feel free to leave a like and a comment below, and even subscribe to my channel. That would be pretty awesome. And you can find this build up on my gallery under the name RosinQuartz. It's spelled just exactly like how my YouTube channel is called. If you want to ever get in contact with me, or if you ever want to like send me messages or send me photos of your Sims in the build, or you know, whatever, all my social media is down in the description box below, but the best place to message me or whatever is on Twitter. So yeah, and I hope you guys like this build, and I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today, and I will see you guys later. So bye everyone.